Every year, more than 350,000 people go into sudden cardiac arrest. Unfortunately, only 11% of them survive.
The first week of June is National CPR and AED Awareness Week, and joining us now to speak about the importance of knowing CPR is Maureen O'Connor, Program Manager for the San Diego Project Heartbeat for the City of San Diego. Maureen, thank you for being here with us tonight.
Thank you
for having me. So important. So, people always ask this question, are heart attacks and cardiac arrest the same thing?
I'm glad you asked that. No, they're very different. They both are cardiac issues. A heart attack is a plumbing problem with the heart, and you're still alive, experiencing perhaps signs and symptoms of a heart attack, like different types of chest pain, difficulty breathing, neck and back pain, referred pain down the arms. Cardiac arrest, on the other hand, is an electrical issue, and it occurs for a variety of reasons. A heart attack not taken care of will eventually become cardiac arrest as death to the portion of the heart muscle expands and affects the electrical system in the heart.
So just like it says, it's an arrest, it actually just stops.
It's sudden death, yes, yeah. It doesn't actually stop. It goes into a very interesting rhythm, kind of like a shaking bowl of cherry jello, most commonly called ventricular fibrillation. And interestingly enough, this machine that I brought with me, known as an AED, is an automated external defibrillator. So that's where this comes in hopefully resetting the energy of the heart when it goes into a chaotic rhythm.
So when do you actually know, when to administer CPR or this?
Very good. Yeah, we only teach simply. I like to keep the motto of KISS, keeping it simple for the student, less, to teach, more apt they are to remember. What we teach is no response, no breathing, go, call 911, get an AED, and if one's nearby, and place it on their chest. Start pumping hard and fast on the chest, 1/3 depth of chest, at least 100 beats per minute.
CPR, traditionally, we always speak about the chest compressions and
right.
these breaths for rescue, but in recent years, you've gotten away from the breaths. Why is that?
We have, because we need more of society to respond. We need very young to very old recognize within 10 seconds, this person is not responding, they're not breathing, they need to do some action. First, go call 911. Get to that person, start pumping hard and fast. People are more apt to do cardiac compressions. Especially, over the last few years with the COVID outbreak, et cetera, but also scientifically, the American Heart Association and Red Cross have found that cardiac compressions are the most important part of CPR, keeping that heart beating and hopefully extending that survival time for the person until, emergency crews arrive. We do our best to get there in a timely manner, but we need somebody to do something immediately. Every minute that passes with nothing being done, that person loses a 10% chance of survival.
It's so important because timing is everything. You have to do it immediately. Seconds count, as you said.
Yes.
With a heart attack, this helps the AED, correct?
It will not.
It will not. So then with an arrest?
It will only shock if the person is truly in cardiac arrest. So they have to be having that electrical issue with their heart. So, and also showing those signs or symptoms, what we teach.
Please show us.
Yeah, sure. Let's
sure,
see this.
Yeah, very simple to use. I've had 5-, 6-year-old kids use this just as quickly as anyone can, any paramedic I've ever worked with. It gives you step-by-step instruction, and it's rescue paced, so it will not go to the next step until you complete that.
Plastic case and peel off white adhesive. Look carefully at the pictures on the white adhesive pad.
It has pictures that show you right where to place it on the person's chest.
Place pad
and then once you place that on the person's chest, it will evaluate. Let me just turn that off. It'll evaluate to see if the person is truly in cardiac arrest, and it will only shock cardiac arrest. So nobody has to be afraid of an AED. Anyone can use it. Anyone.
That is something that I did not know, and so it's fascinating. Tell us a little bit about your event that's coming up.
Well, tomorrow we kick off National CPR AED Awareness Week. We'll be down at 202 C Street at the City Administration Building in the Breezeway. Anyone who works downtown, anyone who wants to come there between the hours of 11:30 and 1 p.m., They can just take 5-10 minutes out of their lunch break to learn how to save a life. You know, with those numbers of cardiac arrests that you mentioned, people aren't aware that 70% of out-of-hospital cardiac arrest occurs in your home. So make sure that you're prepared to know how to save your loved one.
You know what? It's such important information, Maureen. I mean, just even, you know, you reminding us, you know, and telling us the differences between important could save a life.
Yeah.
So check in tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah, and thank you for coming in and telling us about this. And of course, so we have more information, Maureen, about your event. If you want to learn more, just go to our website at fox5sandiego.com. And of course, you can click on the See It on Fox 5 tab. Thank you.
Excellent.
Maureen, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it, and we hope everybody will head to your event.
Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful.
Save a life, for sure. All right, Maureen, thank you.
Thank you.